Good morning. So I'm on this project, got called out to take a look at a pool deck. And from the front of it, you say, well, there's a couple cracks. There's some breaks over here in the steps. There's some breaks over here by the wall. And then it just keeps on going from there. So I'm going to show you some stuff on the back side, but this whole top deck is slumping down. And this, again, this is why you want pavers. But the level of the pool is at the same point of the concrete. So I think there's a lot more going on this. And then when you come over here to the side, you see where the brick wall has fallen apart, and I think it's from water. And typically when water permeates through, it then gets rid of all the stucco and then causes the mounts to rust. On this, the steps are starting to fall apart. They're shifting. It's just bad all the way around. So let's take it to another part. Originally, when they built these steps, they didn't even build them to code. This step right here, this first one, this step is about 11 inches, which means that it's double the size of a normal step. And then they probably didn't use a lot of rebar, so it's cracking. And then if you look all the way up here at this post, I'll zoom in a little bit, it's all falling apart. So this whole thing needs to be taken apart, and with paver stones, if something ever did shift, we could then fix it. So on to the next part. I just crawled over the wall. So over here, you can see that the wall is definitely shifting a little bit. And as you pan out, the whole thing is shifting out. So there's probably no drainage in this planter whatsoever. And this is not by the pool deck. So let's head on over to the pool deck. Before we get to the pool deck, again, what I mentioned earlier and on past videos, if you look at the stucco line, that's a line of where the dirt is approximately, and there's no drainage in that planter all the way down, so it's eroded all the stucco off the side with the water permeating through. So this is the top section. If you look, you can see where it's cracked out and broken. And then you can also see, let's get over here a little bit better. You can also see when somebody has put a lot of patchwork into that wall with that material right over there. So that's all material from a hardware store to do a stucco patch. But obviously that stucco patch is not going to hold with that material. So this problem has been going on a while. And then as you come back here, again, the stucco is eroded, and then you start to see the cracks. So the cracks are at almost each post, and I'm on a hillside, so it's not the safest situation. And all the stucco is eroded all the way back. So you can see crack, crack, crack. This one's all been filled in right here. That one's filled in right there. This one, they just gave up and didn't do it anymore. And then look at the void in this wall. I'm on a massive hillside. Oops. So that's how much it shifted out. That's at least 12 inches from the original point of right here all the way out to here. So crazy. Anyway, what you don't see on the backside of your walls is what you should go take a look at, so that if something is moving, shifting, or falling apart, you can tell and you can get a jump on it before it costs a lot. And sometimes you just have to rebuild it, and there is a cost. And one last thing to look at is right back here. You can see where the concrete used to be and where it is now. So along that wall, there's the edge of the repair where they did the stucco, and then the concrete is sunk. So this needs to be addressed. Anyway, so steep on a hillside, don't want to slip down. That's why I apologize if the camera moved around a little bit. If you found this helpful, please press subscribe. Definitely helps me out, but I'm also trying to help people out to be aware of what's going on before there's a problem. So anyway, Dave Pratt, 714-588-8634. I'm out.